Hey guys, thank you for joining me today. Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. Today, we have a very special guest. Some of you might know him as Mr. P80 Ralph, others might know him as Mr. Candela. I know him as. All right, man. Uh, Before I bring out Ralph, let's see who we had on the comments. Let's see who's here. We got PC. Shout out to PC. We got Moses 47, B VV Luminous. Shout out to him. He's always here. We got Marconi. Marconi's in the house, guys. Also, we have Night Customs, WTS Media. What's up, bro? How you doing? We got Tactical Trash Panda. Damn, what's up, bro? Thank you for joining the show. Sons of Murray. If you guys haven't seen what this man is doing with his Glocks, go check out what he's doing. We got Arcane Tactical, Mac Nay. Ooh, Mac Nay. What's up, homie? Serenity, Ron Bear, JSD Supplies in the house. Damn. People love Ralph. Come on, you guys know that. We got CT Designs. What's up, man? All right, so now we got the one, the only, the Mr. Candela himself. Went. Oh man, he left. Fuck. Oh no, he's back.
What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing, bro?
Thanks for having me on, bro. I appreciate it.
Nah, man, thank you for showing up. We got come out PLA. All right, man. So for those that don't know you, which everybody knows you, let them know where they could find you and shout out your stuff real quick.
Uh, yeah, normally I'd be like, check me out on YouTube, but yesterday I got the hammer. No strike, no warning, nothing. YouTube deleted my channel, got
Damn.
rid of all of my accounts. I had like 5 emails with Gmail. None of them are able to access YouTube at the moment, so I can't even comment on videos anymore. I gotta watch ads and shit. But
Fuck.
you can still catch me on Instagram at P80 Ralph. Big shout out to Jordan, JSD, Arcane Tactical, McNay Designs. Yo, big shout out to this dude. He designed a slide stand.
Yeah, that shit's fire, bro. Look at
P80
that.
Ralph. It's so dope. It like snaps onto the slide. I'll be releasing this on my Odyssey. Oh yeah, you can find my shit on Odyssey as well. Uh, but I saw him in the comments, so
Yeah,
big.
he's in the comments, bro. Somebody, Slim Wonder put free Ralph, homie.
I'm free, bro. I'm
And
free.
then who else? Damn, that sucks, Ralph. Second time shaking my head.
Yeah, so it is the second time. I didn't want to make like a post on it. I was like, man, I'm gonna go live anyways tomorrow. Fuck it, I'll just save it. But
Yeah,
Rumble, that's where it's at.
Rumble. So we're
So
gonna talk about that in a bit, bro.
okay,
Uh, and we're gonna talk about some stuff that Arcane Tactical and Marconi are doing for us also. But first, let's start this, right? Let's go ahead and start this. I started this show because I want you guys to understand that we are somebody. We're regular people. We work. We're not just these criminals printing stuff allegedly, in our home. We are people. We have feelings, and I want you guys to get to know Ralph behind the scenes, not the Ralph you see on YouTube, but actually Ralph. All right, man. So the first question I always ask usually is, how did you get into 2A? Like growing up, was your family okay with 2A? Did you know anything about 2A? How did it happen?
nah, I grew up in Brazil, bro. So no guns around. Came to America, no guns around. Pretty liberal family, you know. Uh, when I was like 14, 15, my aunt was dating this guy. We called him our uncle because she was with him for years. But
Yeah.
my uncle, uh, he was really into guns. He had this huge vault in the basement, like the big fucking door with the spinning shit, and you opened it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
It was like wall of guns and the ammo maker with the bench. Like it was the works. Now, like looking back on it now, I'm like, wow, that guy had everything I ever wanted. But
Yeah.
at the time, you're young. You're like, oh my god, guns. He took a shooting a couple times, and I didn't think much of it. But I turned 30 4 years ago. I'm 34 now, but at that time, I felt 30 just makes you think a little different.
Yeah.
and I was more in like an adult state where I was like, oh, I'm on my own. I'm responsible now. I've always had BB guns and shit, but I never considered getting into like real guns. I never saw a need for it or like that it was a cool thing to do until
Right.
this guy at work was showing me photos at lunch, and he was like, "Yo, check this out. What do you think about this AR?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, that shit is dope." He had this lion on one side and like this rose with like this angel and a statue on the other side.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
like, how the fuck you do that? And he started telling me about hydro dipping and painting and all this shit. That day after that day after work, I went straight to the gun store. It got me a Delton 15. It was my first AR.
Damn.
Um, I didn't know how to build the shit. I just wanted a gun. I was like, "Oh my god, ARs, we can have them." He was like, "Yeah, bro, just go to the store, fill out the 4473. If you're not a felon, you're good to go."
Yeah.
I got held up for some reason. They called me back the next day and was like, "You can pick it up," but I couldn't take it home the same day. I don't know. It was my first gun ever, so maybe like it rose a red flag or something. But after that AR, man, I fell in love. I took it to the range. I shot it. I was like, "Oh my god, I have a gun!" And I really wanted a Glock, bro. And I found out about P80s. I was on AR15.com. Learned a ton of info there about guns, man. Everything, most of everything I know gun related, I learned from ARFCOM. Uh,
So let me ask you a quick question, bro. Do you think that the reason you wanted a Glock was because of all the music and
yeah,
everything, right?
absolutely. Hell
Okay.
yeah. I wanted to be like Gucci or Wayne or fucking Pac. Like everyone had the Glock 19. I wanted the Glock 19.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got really into the P80s, man. There was this huge sense of satisfaction of taking that shit to the range, pop, 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 and you're like, oh my god, I built this, bro. Like
Yeah.
it's so exciting for me. And the type of person I am, I have a very addictive personality. When something makes me feel good, I like to just indulge in it. And I went balls deep, bro. I started building every color, every model. It got to the point where it was so easy that I started doing Gen 4 and Gen 5 stuff because everyone was like, oh, you can't use a Gen 4 slide. You can't use a Gen 5 slide. You can't,
Yeah, it
put,
was only Gen 3s allegedly and shit.
yeah, like you can't put a Gen 5 trigger in a polymer 80. And I was like,
Yeah.
let's see why not. Like, I want to know why so I can figure out how to do it. So I mastered all that shit. I built every P80, Strike 80, the SS 80. Like, I done built them all. And I went through this breakup because YouTube consumed my life for 2 years, and the woman just wasn't having it. We were supposed to get married, and she
Yeah.
fucking left. I'm getting to the point of the 3D printing here. I'm sorry, it's a
No,
long.
no, no, because I want to ask you a question before this, right? I understand you went balls deep and everything. No homo, but you went all in, right? And you started tinkering and checking stuff and working with it. Do you? What I want to ask is, when did you realize, like, hey, I could make fucking content, like I could actually
Oh,
do this? That's the question I want to ask.
right before the pandemic, I had moved into my own apartment with my girl, and we were supposed to get
Yeah,
married and start a family and shit. So I finally had my own space. I was free to do whatever I wanted, and I was really into the gun stuff at this point. But I was just posting on forums. I didn't even have an Instagram, no Twitter. I had no social media. I was really against it because I found that it's very time consuming and it sucks you in. And
yeah,
social media is really bad, man. I
yeah.
can't believe I'm knee deep in it at this point. But
Yeah,
uh,
you
there was,
have to have a balance. A lot of people don't understand that we social media is a part of our lives, but it's not us. It's not our full life, and we forget. Go ahead, bro.
yeah, I had a really hard time with social media. Like after high school, everyone had the Facebook or the MySpace. Like I had a hard time because I was always the guy calling shit out
Yeah,
when I knew shit was fake. I was like,
yeah,
bro, was like, that bottle's full of water, bro. Like that ain't no Patron. Like I was always the dude apparently calling shit out, and I made a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people mad. So I was like, fuck social media. It's all fake. It's all a bunch of bullshit. But yeah, I started having problems with I didn't want a G26. I think that was the only P80 I hadn't built at that point. And I was like, you know what? Getting a G26. So I bought the slide, the parts, and the frame, and I had problems. Stovepipe, it wouldn't rack right. There was problems with the rail. So I made a video. I think that was like my first gun video. No, it wasn't.
Mm.
I had made little content before, but I think that was the one video that like got me
Hook.
noticed because so many people had that problem. They were like, "Bro, my 26 is doing the same shit."
Yeah.
So I started following up as I, diagnosed the problem. And people were like, "Bro, well, what about this?" And then oh, that's a great idea. Let me make a video on that. And I just
Yeah.
kept going based on comments. People would say, "Oh, the lighting's bad. We want better sound. The background is too loud." Like, I took everyone's advice and improved with the next video. You see the type of shit I'm putting out recently, so
Yeah.
you can see how it's progressed. It used to just be a camera, no editing, me stuttering and slipping. What is this called again? Whatever. Just like raw footage of me just going at this P80, bro.
Correct.
Yeah, and it just progressed from there. I started doing the lives after Putang Clan. He had a show called Putang Does America, I want to say. And he invited me on one week, and I fell in love with the streaming thing. It was like you could interact with the comments, and it felt, I was like excited. I was nervous. I was like, "Ooh, this is new. This is fun."
Yeah.
So I went on and started my own show, and that's how the roasting your build, the rating your build, that's all how all that came about.
Yeah, man, I totally understand what you're saying with starting like the you get a bug, right? Like you get bit by streaming. I remember the first time I did mine, I did it with John Crump, and I went back and watched that video, bro. I was disappointed, bro. Like I
You were
was looking at
nervous.
me, yeah, super nervous. My
Yeah,
words were not like I was stuttering.
yeah,
I looked like a retard, bro. Honestly, like no offense, but I did. You know what I mean? And let's talk about I mean, I think you brought a good point on saying that uh, at that time when you got your place and you were living with your girl, you were spending a lot of your time working and also then doing the P80s. Or
yeah.
what do you think was like the downfall from that relationship? Like you didn't have a balance, or she didn't understand what you were into, or
There was no balance. My life was answer comments, answer DMs. Was completely neglecting my personal life. My
mm,
life became YouTube. There was a point, March of last year, the month of March, I put out a video every single day for a month. 30 videos or 31 videos, brand new video every day.
that's dedication, bro.
Oh, it was hard, bro. I would come home from work and I had like a list, like, okay, this video, this video. I like making little lists. Like when you write something down on paper, it gives it power. It makes you want to do it.
Yep.
So I would write a list as I thought. If I'd be at work, I'd be like, this would make a great video. Like, could be a 5-minute video, 10-minute, 20-minute, whatever. It was a topic that I was comfortable speaking about. Like, I don't like making videos if I don't feel like I'm knowledgeable enough to feel like I can teach someone else. Does that
Correct.
does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, because you don't, because you're at the same time. I believe it's kind of being scared because you're on the stream or on the show and you're talking about something, and then you don't want people in the comments being like, "Bro, you don't know shit. You're dumb. It's
Yeah,
not like that." You know how people are nowadays, bro. They have no
yeah,
chill, no filter. So I
yeah.
understand what you're saying.
I mean, I saw the mistakes other people were making, and these were big names where they were calling, parts wrong, and I was like, "What? Did he just call that a blah blah blah?" I was like, "That's not right." It's like I can do this better.
Yeah,
I'm somewhat of a perfectionist. I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist because I'm like right up there, not all the way up there, but like if it's close enough, it looks good, it works good, I'm okay with it. I'm not like it has to be perfect. And I think that's what holds a lot of people back, bro, from starting YouTube channels.
hold on, bro. You hit the damn
People are
nail.
scared. They're scared of looking dumb. They're scared of the comments. They're scared of putting their face out there. They want to do it, but they're afraid. They're like, oh well, it's gonna be bad. Oh, I don't have the right camera or the right mic, bro. I started a YouTube channel off an iPhone.
Yeah.
Like I never until recently started uploading to a computer and using software. Like that's how you make those pro type videos. Yeah,
Yeah.
it takes 10 hours versus 1 or 2, but at the same, your first videos are not gonna where do I sub the Rumble.
Let's talk about that.
Do me a favor, download Rumble. Everyone that's here right now, follow me. That's the only place. And we're able to make full build videos. We don't have to restrict ourselves. I can show you drilling the pins, putting the trigger in. Like that's one of the only places we can do that. And I'm not promoting Odyssey as much just because there's not really monetization there.
Yeah.
It's more of like a low key. I want to say Odyssey is better for like file hosting, not so much of. I think of Odyssey as like a backup hard drive.
Yeah, bro. Odyssey, you'll find some weird ass videos, bro, where like it's just that you'll find some. I went on an Odyssey tunnel one time. Like I went deep in, and I was like, damn, this shit's on here. Like, damn.
Knights Custom just said, "Is anyone on Rumble?" It doesn't matter. We're gonna be on Rumble.
Okay, so since we brought up Rumble, and I know we're deviating from the conversation, but in reality, this has to do
My
with the interview. Let's let people know about Rumble. So I'm gonna say something real quick. Um, Arcane Tactical decided to do something cool today with Marconi Armory, and they're gonna give away two magwells. They're gonna give away a black one and a red one. The black one, I'll tell you guys later who's gonna get that one. But Ralph is gonna give away a red one, and the way we're gonna do this is tell him, Ralph.
I think the first person who commented tonight gets the black one from you.
Yeah, so that the black one, bro. I didn't want to tell him that. So the black one is gonna. I wanted to be like a suspense, but okay, we got it, we got it.
And the red
First
one
one
for
goes
me.
to PC. So PC, you're gonna get the black one. That one actually fits on your P80s and your Glocks. Also, Ralph has a file for what is it? The one that fits good with the
Mav 9 and
yes,
Mav 9X.
exactly.
I have heard. I think Guns from the Grave told me that the Mav 9X with the FMDA rails, the
Hmm.
magwell is having some problems fitting. Like you can make it fit, but you got to sand some shit. But the P80 rail version, which it was meant to be, we only made the FMDA version because people requested it. They were like, "Well, I don't have P80
Yeah.
rails." The whole point of the Mav 9X was for people who only have P80 rails. So we didn't spend as much time on the FMDA file. So the magwell on there might be a little tough to put on, but the Mav 9X P80 rail is good to go.
Okay, so now explain to the people how they're gonna win the second Magwell.
So if you want the red one, because red's my favorite color, you're gonna have to download Rumble and subscribe. Just follow me on Rumble, and if you are one of the followers, I have one right now because I haven't told anybody. This is the first
Yeah.
time I'm putting this info out there. I didn't want to like make an Instagram post. Oh my god, my channel got deleted. Go follow me on Rumble. I didn't want to sound like a little petty bitch, so I was like, you know what? I'll wait till tomorrow and go on the fucking live. I'll let everybody know on the live. And but yeah, if you follow me on Rumble, and after you follow me on Rumble, comment down below hashtag follow Ralph.
Yeah.
So
So how are you on Rumble? How do we find you on Rumble? You're under P80 Ralph?
P80 Ralph. It's what I've always been on pretty much every social. I'm pretty sure there's no space. It's just P80 Ralph. It wouldn't let me put a space. It was kind of weird.
Okay, okay. Let me see. I'm searching for you. That way I could post it and people could actually go follow. Oh, we found you, bro. Bro, you got views, homie.
I mean, I uploaded all the videos that I could find that were on my computer and on my phone.
Yeah.
I have a couple more, but they were like promo videos I was doing for companies. So another thing I'm doing now is I'm not. I think as a community, and I feel really bad saying this, but I feel like I have to, bro. And that's why I get a lot of flack. I say shit that
Go
people
ahead, bro.
get mad about. But I think we need to steer away from shilling, bro. One thing I never did when I started my YouTube channel, I never shilled. And
Nah, bro. Look, I totally agree with you, bro. I tell certain people that people don't understand selling your soul or selling out doesn't have to do with signing a contract, joining the Illuminati. Doing that is when your values don't agree with what you're doing anymore. When you can't even sleep at night, when you're thinking to yourself, what the fuck am I doing? Is this the correct thing? That's selling your soul,
I
and that's
mean,
what it has to do with shilling. Go
well,
ahead.
I wouldn't consider it like that, man. Like
Yeah,
a lot of people will consider me an Olight show, but bro, I've never had problems with them. I spent thousands of dollars on them before I was even reached out by Olight. Like I was putting Olights on my shit before they started sending them for free. But you know, when you get free shit that you would be buying anyways, it's exciting. So I'm like, hey guys, I got the new da da da, and everyone's like, oh, P80 Ralph's a fucking show. Like,
bro.
bro, I'm getting free shit that I would
Yeah,
be spending my money on regardless. So I
free stuff matters, bro. Look, I got this damn cup for my birthday, and I still use the shit out of it, bro. Free stuff is cool. When you get home, you get something free. It's amazing. Come on,
So
guys.
I stopped. Like I've even started blacking out all the logos on my Olights. If you see any of my recent photos, all of my Olight logos are blacked out now. Like
Yeah.
I'm doing this thing where I'm just like fuck companies. I hate saying that
Hmm.
because a lot of companies have had my back. Big Techs, Marconi Armory, Strike Industries, Primary Arms. Like these guys have had my back legitimately, but these are folks who I was buying shit from in the first place. So for me, it's
Right.
like an honor for them to be like, "Yo, we got you. Don't worry." It's not like, bro, you know how many companies I done turned down. These motherfuckers. What's the name of that cheap ass Amazon red dot?
Oh yeah, yeah. Fiat or something. Yeah, Fauci.
And
Yeah.
everyone's like, Ralph, do the Fiat video. It's a free red dot. I was like, bro, I would never spend my money. Why the fuck would I be out here like, yo, guys, check this new Fiat dot? That's
Yeah.
bro, you're not about to find me shilling for somebody that like the shit that I would never use. Like, I don't want that in my content. So I don't want to feel like I'm being bribed to say somebody's name. I hate that feeling. So I watch some live streams, bro, and it feels like a big portion of these streams is just straight shilling. Yo, guys, you got to make sure to do this and use my coupon code. I'm victim to it, bro. I'm out here like, yo, use coupon code Peter Brown. What y'all don't know though is a lot of these coupon codes save you guys shit, and I get nothing. I just get ties like with the company.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. People don't I mean, certain people, you get a certain percentage after so many things, but it's mostly just building a relationship with the person. And I think we've forgotten that sometimes we need to build relationships instead of just jumping on whatever's hot. Because when you build a relationship, relationships last longer than just whatever's hot at the moment. Um, but let's talk about so while people are still doing this, once you guys have done the what's it called, the sub to Rumble, make sure you guys on the comments you post hashtag follow Ralph. That way when I do the giveaway, we'll know who's gonna win that Magwell. Okay, so now let's talk about, you said
Bro,
that.
I had a bike company. These
Yeah,
like $2,000 bikes.
yeah,
Oh, we like your channel, this and that. I've had armor, like body armor with
yeah.
the vests with like the molly. These companies like hit me up like, yo, we'd love to collab. I'm like, bro, I don't use that shit. What the fuck? I want a $2,000 bike for? I'm not gonna be like, yo, I got a free bike, guys. Go buy this bike. Like, bro, I don't fucking ride a bike. I don't give a shit about your company. I wouldn't spend my money on that shit.
Yeah, for reals, bro. Okay, so let's talk about we were talking about how you started your YouTube. You started your YouTube with doing videos about the 26 and the problems, right?
Yeah,
I want to kind of talk about the relationship part, bro. Like I know it's deep, but I kind of want to because I know right now there's a lot of us that are going through this where we're doing social media and we keep doing it and we forget to take breaks and to really be with the people around us that care about us or love us, because
Yeah,
we're just on
let's
the
get
damn
deep.
phone,
Get deep. Let's
right?
get deep. Go ahead. Ask whatever you want, bro.
So tell me, what how do you think you messed up in that? And I'm not saying it takes two to tango, but I'm just saying, in your opinion, how did you mess up in that relationship?
I valued the time of random folks on the internet more than a real life human being that was living with me. Someone that was there for me in real life.
Uh,
Completely ignored her, bro, day after day for 2 years. And she tolerated it to the point where she had enough. Like we never fought. It
yeah,
was usually her crying, like, please, like, you have to stop this. We need to, like,
yeah,
telling me what I needed to do to fix the shit. And I'd be like, ah, you're right. And then I'd do it for a week or two and then fall back into the, oh, well, I got like 100 DMs and this guy's with his trigger and this guy's in his slide. Like, that's why I don't even reply to DMs anymore, bro. I have so many and I'm just like, fuck you, dude. Like, this
yeah,
was the reason this is why I'm lonely and
yeah,
single now, because I gave my time to those motherfuckers. So I feel like kind of resentful in the way where I'm like angry at people, but it was my fault. I
yeah.
didn't know how to balance the shit. And this entire YouTube journey has felt like this huge personal growth. How do I fucking word it? I don't know, man.
Let's the metamorphosis of Ralph. Like, it's kind of helping you become a better person, or how are
Yeah.
you trying to say it?
I just wanted to be somebody that my mom could be proud of, I wanted to like make a name for myself. My mom hits me up, once a week. Hey, how's it going? Just to check up. Everything's good. Just giving her the thumbs up. Like, I just wanted to make her proud, bro. Like, my whole life, I was always making mistakes. I was skipping school, smoking weed with the wrong crowd. I was hanging out with the blue hair motherfuckers painted their
Man,
nails
I
black.
was gonna
You cannot picture this now, but I used to wear eyeliner to fit
say,
in with.
damn, you were like a rockero, bro, like a goth type
I
of dude.
used to be a goth type dude
That's
for
that's
a couple
cool.
of years. Yeah, then I hung out with the rapper guys and all those, and I kind of stuck with that. I felt like that was
Yeah.
more my look, my thing.
No, and I understand, bro, like what you're saying about just trying to make your mother proud. Like, I think all of us are trying to make our mothers proud.
Right,
And I
but
think,
there's a way to do it
yeah,
where you don't self sabotage yourself, where you're like screwing yourself over. And I guess I lacked gratitude is the best way that I can put it. I had everything I wanted, but I was still wanting other things.
yeah, bro. I mean, that's deep, bro. I think social media is a great tool, right? But I think at the same time, we don't know how to delay gratification. And with social media, we're getting that gratification, bam, 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 a message, somebody's talking to me, somebody, boom, boom, and it makes you feel good. But I tell people this, bro, social media at the same time is like an empty fridge. You have an empty fridge at home, right? And you get up, you open that fridge and it's empty. And now you feel bad. Then you sit back down and you're like, man, I'm still hungry. And you go check the fridge again, bro, but it's going to be empty, right? There's
The
nothing there.
same shit. You
That's
didn't
what
do
social
anything.
media.
You didn't do anything to change it. Why would something magically pop up?
Correct. And that's how social media is. Like, we're waiting for messages, we're checking, and we get stuck, and the time keeps tick tock, tick tock. It just keeps ticking and going. And now, like you said, you had a woman that was strong. And the thing with women, I don't know. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know this, is when they get fed up, they're done. Like, no matter what you try to do, they're done. They're gonna be like, "Well, why didn't you try to fix it when I told you?" Or now you want to fix it.
Well,
Ye-
that's where I messed up because I had many chances to fix it. And I think she was all in. I was all in, but I got
Yeah,
comfortable to the point seeking his content, being content,
yeah, content.
yeah, I was very content. I was very comfortable. I felt like nothing I did would change my current circumstances. I was comfortable in my job. I was making good money. She was making good money. She would help with rent and groceries. Like, I was good. How do you think I bought so many Glocks? Like I was putting up half on rent. I didn't have to put up, $1,500 by myself. Like I'm struggling right now in Texas, bro. It's really hard to live on your own in a new city, bro. I'm
Yeah.
living week to week right now. Shit's tough.
Okay, so now let's talk about that Texas stuff. A lot of people might know why you moved from Baltimore. Some people don't know why you did.
Yeah,
Maybe
let's
do
get
you?
one thing straight. I'm
Yeah.
sorry to cut you off there.
Go ahead.
I'm not from Baltimore.
Okay. What was it?
Well, Chairman Juan always says Baltimore. He's from Baltimore.
Oh, okay. Damn.
I'm from Silver Spring,
Okay. Okay.
Laurel. That's not Baltimore is like an hour north.
All right.
I want to make that very clear because fuck Baltimore. I have nothing to do with Baltimore. All right, fuck Baltimore. I'm not from
Damn,
Baltimore. I'm
that,
offended.
that,
I'm offended to be called a Baltimorean. Those motherfuckers is crazy.
bro. Okay. So where you were at? What? Why? Let the people know why you had to make that move.
Why? It felt like God was pushing me.
But also, didn't it have something to do where you
That
were?
was the push I needed. Exactly. So I've been talking about moving to Texas since I moved out. So since I got my own spot,
Yeah.
I've been talking about going to Texas. And this was the push I needed. It was like a sign from God. Like you either stay here and you're fucked, live, throw away everything you love and work your little bullshit job and shut the fuck up, or go follow your dreams. What was I going to do? I mean, I cashed out my crypto, sold some shoes and some slides and some parts kits, and cashed out my 401k, literally my life savings to get me here in hopes of becoming this big YouTuber. And it went the other way. It went south, bro. I now have no YouTube. I made a lot of people angry in this 3D space. I'm not even calling it a community anymore. Fuck that. Because it's not straight up. I know y'all gonna be mad at me. Ralph said this is not a community, motherfucker. It's not. It's a bunch of fucking degenerates yelling at each other, mad about dumb shit. And I got sucked into it, bro. They
Yeah.
said shit that got to me. It got under my skin, and I retaliated. And that's how I've been feeling ever since I moved here. Like I've been very reactive. I'm just reacting to shit. It's like I'm not in control of any of it, bro. And it makes me really frustrated because, like I said, I gave up my entire life to move here for an opportunity, and it's now back to like
Yeah,
working.
to ground zero. But look at this, bro. You're talking what we're talking about right now. Me and you, you're recognizing all the shit that you did wrong.
Yeah,
So at least you're admitting to it and you're realizing, yo, I did fuck up. And remember, people don't understand this, bro. You went from having it all to having nothing, but you had nothing before you had it all. So you'll be okay, bro, because now you're gonna come back with more, like it always takes that. People don't understand that every time we fall, we only have two things to do: stay there laying down, feeling sorry for ourselves, or get the fuck up and man up. And I know you're gonna do that, bro. Like, look, people don't understand that you did a lot for the community or the space. Let's say Ralph's wording space, right? You did a lot because if it wasn't for your videos, a lot of us wouldn't have gotten into P80s. Then what you did is you pivoted and you came into the 3D space. You brought a lot of people into the 3D space, bro. So you might feel like you're looking at things in a different way, but you see that's why sometimes it's good having these interviews or talking to
yeah.
somebody else because you're gonna see what I see, and I'm gonna tell it to you in my perspective. You need to concentrate on the positive stuff, bro, on what you did, on what you created. You know what I mean? And now you could do more. And I know you're gonna do more. See, the thing with you and people, and I don't know if people understand this, like you say it how it is. No matter if you're drinking, no matter if you're sober, you're gonna speak what you feel and what you see. And not a lot of us could do that. A lot of us are scared to say what it is and to say it the way you say it.
It's a good
Uh,
and a bad thing.
yes,
It's a blessing and a curse, I guess is how they say it. That it's gotten me this far.
correct.
It's gotten me really far at work. It's pushed my wage up way more quickly than other coworkers, because I speak out. Like at work, when I see something wrong, I speak. I'm like, yo, this is a problem. We need to solve it immediately, or else it's going to get worse.
Mhm.
Bosses love that. Other employees hate it because
Yes.
they think you're trying to outshine them. And that's how it feels in this space. Like people, when they see me do something good, they're like, fuck Ralph,
Mhm.
because they don't want to see me shine. They're like, who the fuck is he?
Yeah.
Or at least that's how they're making me feel. I hate saying this shit like it's about feelings, but it's fucking facts.
Mhm.
And you're right. A lot of people are afraid to do that. They think, oh, well, my opinion's not valid. Like, I feel, I believe, I guess I'm a word it as, I believe that God refines people. I hate sounding spiritual and shit. I
No,
don't go to
no,
church.
go ahead, bro.
I
Don't
don't go to church. I'll make that very clear. I don't have a religion. But I do believe in a God.
yeah,
Someone, something. There's a higher power out there. You can't deny it. You can
facts.
say all you want. There is no God. All right, you're gonna live a miserable life for the rest of your fucking life. Once you acknowledge that there is a higher power, you're gonna realize that the the superior being puts you through these hardships to mold you into something better. And I think that's kind of what I'm going through, bro. I feel like, I let my ego get the best of me. I was living this, oh, they know who I am. I'm P80 Ralph. And I allowed that to get to my head, man. And it made people mad. Motherfuckers were like, yo, fuck this guy, he's full of himself and all that. But it was like that because that's the feedback I was getting. I was getting a lot of thanks and a lot of gratitude. So I,
Yeah,
I felt like I was doing something right. So it really went to my head, man.
you were
And
getting a lot of praises, so
yeah,
it's nice to get praised. The
right.
problem is we forget that we need to control our ego, and we forget that we're human, and sometimes we get overpraised. We're gonna act like dicks. You know what I mean?
In a,
Allegedly.
in a way, I feel like this was the death of my ego.
Mhm.
Like this is what destroyed everything I thought I was, the whole Twitter thing, man, that spiraled completely out of control. I don't want to go too deep into it, but if for the folks that were there and saw what happened,
Go ahead, man.
yeah, that shit's crazy. I never thought it would get to that point. It's got me reconsidering everything, man. And then yesterday, the final nail in the coffin, was YouTube like, yo, fuck you, you're done.
Okay, so let's talk about a little bit of, remember, guys, we're still doing that thing. Make sure that once you follow Ralph, you hit hashtag follow Ralph. He's gonna check, and when he tells me there's enough people following him, we're gonna do the contest. It's an arcane tactical magwell, red. So you guys know how it is. You got some?
13. There's only
There we go,
13.
bro.
Come on, there's so many people here watching,
Hey,
man.
there's 34 people in here. Come on, guys, go follow Ralph.
Look, look, if we're gonna stop this bullshit that YouTube's been doing to our,
Yeah,
I'll say community as in like the 2A community. Well, fuck that 3D printer shit, but the 2A community, yeah, YouTube has been targeting us for a very long time, man. And
for reals.
I've been watching creators get knocked down lately, left and right. Yo, I got a strike. Yo, my channel's done. Yo, this and that. Like accounts getting banned, and this once again, this is self sabotage because low key I was behind closed doors, like, ha, he got the boot. Now you see how I feel because I've
Yeah,
been booted like this. And the last couple of weeks, my channel was booming, bro. I got, what was it, like 1,000 subs in the last month. One of my videos hit like 100,000 views. The one, how long will a 3D printed Glock last?
oh, yeah, yeah.
This shit had almost 100K. That was like my best video. I was making like $300 a month on YouTube, bro. I had this little, I was like, oh, okay, that's ammo money, range money. Like I'm gonna keep putting out content. Destroyed all my motivation. And I forgot what I was doing yesterday, but I saw I think it was Joe Rogan or something popped up on my feed, and he was talking about Rumble, like, yo, fuck YouTube. All these big YouTubers are moving to Rumble.
Yeah,
That's all we need. We need enough people to make the move. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be watching YouTube videos because that's where most of my uh, entertainment comes from. But
Correct.
as a 2A space,
You're
we
done.
need to transition.
No,
We
I
need to
get
get away from YouTube. This is not a friendly platform for us. They're too restrictive. The stuff we do cannot be on here. If I want to
bro.
teach you how to build a P80, I can't.
Talking about that, like I don't understand how YouTube allows certain weird ass videos like cartels cutting people's head off, like all this other type of violence, right?
Dumb as
But
shit.
they can allow an educational video, especially a video that's gonna teach you how to do something correctly, so you don't have to blow out your hand off. And not just that, a video that is part of our Second Amendment that we are able to do. Like this is
Okay.
nothing illegal.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Knight is being the most negative Nancy I've ever seen, bro. Like, if you're not gonna go to Rumble, okay, shut the fuck up, Knight. Don't go. Let the other motherfuckers go. You can stay on YouTube. That's cool. But don't be on here like, nah, Rumble's gonna do the same thing. Like, just stop, bro. Just stop. Don't be a negative Nancy. This is why I
No.
don't even want to look at the comments, bro. Like,
Okay,
it's
okay. So check
so
this.
distracting. Like,
So Vanessa Kitty's asking, does Ralph have another YouTube page? I added the IG page. So I think she came in late. So Ralph is no longer on YouTube. Ralph is on Rumble, and I think I added that thing. So that's where we're trying to get people to go follow him on Rumble. And I'll add it one more time. But look, bro. So we already talked about some of the stuff, and I kind of want to ask you a couple more questions, right? Um, what I want to ask you is what are your plans like now that you hopefully I don't know what the hell's going on with your YouTube. To be honest, it's what you told me sounds like it's a bunch of BS and politics stuff. Uh, but what are your plans, bro? Like, what are you trying to do at this moment? Where are you trying?
I'm trying to focus on myself, bro. I've been working out. I've been eating healthy. I lost like 15 pounds. I'm focusing on me. I'm not even. I joined fucking Tinder and Bumble and all these shits. I've been on like 20 dates, and it's made me realize there's something wrong with me. It's not the women. So it's
Yeah,
something I need to work on. It's something I've got going on with me. I keep self sabotaging myself. It's like I put myself in good situations only to fuck it up. It's the dumbest shit, and I'm trying to figure it all out, man. I think there's. I'm trying to say a lot here, but I don't know how to.
just
Um,
just go, bro. Like, is the best advice I could give you is be open, bro. Talk about look. I'm gonna say something. The reason I got into this community is because this community helped me when I was going through a bunch of stuff. I mean, I know you know my situation. My son passed away. I was taking care of my dad, and my dad was dying from the Lou Gehrig's disease, ALS, which I mean, I saw the man just deteriorate in front of my eyes. And the community or I started this, and this helped me leave my home. Even though I was here, I would leave for a couple of hours while I was educating myself on how to do this, while I was messing with my printers, right? But I think what I've noticed is that we need to be more open and talk about our stuff, because as men, we've been pushed to a point where they say it's weakness. It's not weakness though, because it's strength. It takes somebody strong to be able to
you want to
admit
know?
the stuff you're admitting at this moment. Go ahead, bro.
I hear what you're saying. You want to know what weakness in a man is?
Go
And
ahead.
hate me for saying this. Wearing a fucking skirt, dressing like a little bitch, tucking your dick in. That's what makes a man fucking weak.
Yeah,
What
I
makes a
mean,
man strong is taking responsibility. That's what makes a real fucking man, responsibility. Like owning your shit, knowing what you're responsible for and fucking taking care of it. That's what makes a man.
yeah, man, and you're right, bro. And people don't understand that, so that's why I'm letting you know, bro. Like, go ahead, bro. Whatever you need to say right now, say it. I mean, at the end
Bro,
of the day,
this
you're being open.
this trip to Texas, this move to Texas, has been very eye opening, man. It made me realize that my life is empty, bro. I'm a fucking lone. I'm a fucking loner in Texas. I have no friends, have no family here. I'm by myself every fucking day. And I think it's a test, bro. Like I keep saying, like God, I feel like God is always testing me. Like I was at this point where I was like, yeah, I'm the shit, this, that. God's like, oh, you think you're the shit. And
Yeah,
it's
bro.
damn, I was just doing good, you know. But it's that whole gratitude thing, you know. We forget how we got there and we get really comfortable.
Facts, man.
But yeah, regardless, you know, I got fucking 20 Glocks, 10 ARs, none of that. It doesn't fucking matter. The sneakers, the cars, the house, the guns. My life is empty, bro. I don't have what actually matters. I don't have people that love me with me. I don't have a family. Like shit like that is what matters, bro.
Yeah, people
There's,
people don't realize that, bro. People, like I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. I have a stuffed doll, right? And it's this little robot that I have. And the only reason I had that was because that's like the last thing I had of my son. Like little things like that matter. If I would lose that robot, I would go crazy. But sometimes we forget that we make excuses. We say that the more money we get, the more cars we have, the better gun we have, we're gonna be happy. But we're never gonna be happy because we're not emptying that dirty cup that of our past experiences. We just keep refilling it, and if you keep refilling a dirty cup, the water is gonna be dirty. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Um, okay, so you're saying that the Texas move right now is kind of like a test for you, right? It's
yeah.
messing with you.
This is a make it or break it for me, bro. I'm either
Yeah,
gonna be somebody or I'm gonna go broke and homeless. Like there's no in between. I'm not settling for the mediocre bullshit life I've been living. This 9 to 5, like just go to work, come home, and be on fucking Instagram all day. I'm so done with that, bro. I need to either make something happen or this is all for nothing. You
check
know
it
what I
out.
mean?
What Tactical Pan Trash Panda said is
Yeah,
actually true.
that's
Some
what I'm saying. So this is a time for me to find myself. That's what I'm saying. Like it's all a test, you know. I
Yeah,
feel
bro.
like what I need, everything that's been happening recently has been signs left and right that I'm trying to ignore, but these signs are telling me take time for yourself, get the fuck back.
They're gonna kick your ass, bro. If you don't listen to those signs, your ass is gonna get kicked. And
Right. And at this point it's very obvious that I need to just step back, figure out what the fuck I want to do, come up with a plan, and approach it differently. But the way that I've been doing it obviously hasn't been working, bro. So I'm definitely gonna need to change something.
yeah, man. Look, man, I wish I was near you. I would hook you up with some shrooms, bro, and make you go on a spiritual journey, bro. For real. Look, I've been waiting to see when I could say it right, but like people need to understand that
Bruce,
and
bro.
mushrooms, bro, help a lot, especially when you're with somebody that's gonna guide you through that journey. But I swear, bro, when I got divorced from my wife, I went and I did ayahuasca. Ayahuasca is like 20 times stronger than shrooms.
It's like a cactus, right?
Yes, and it's a root and some leaves, and they mix it all together into like this thing that looks like dirt, like
You
mud,
crazy, bro.
and I drank it, bro, but I realized who I was. Like, I spoke to God, bro. I
Yeah.
asked it questions because when you do these journeys, bro, a lot of people do them to just trip out and get high. Nah, you gotta respect it, and you need to ask a reason that you're there. At the end, bro, everything was great, and I figured out who I am. I know a lot of the times we cause our own problems, and we don't
Yeah.
even realize it, right?
Sometimes, all the time. All of
Yeah,
our problems are caused by our decision making. You can
correct.
try to blame it on the other motherfucker. No, well, they did this and that. You don't have control of those people. The only person you can control is yourself. And I think we get angry when we try to control other people. That's when you
Yeah,
get mad. Oh, well, you're not doing what I thought you were gonna do, you motherfucker. Like,
damn.
bro, you can't
Eh,
control people.
And I was gonna just talk about that, right? Let's see, hold on. Mr.
Like
Snow, if you don't
there's in
listen to
the
the
comments,
signs when they
there's a
whisper,
dude in
be
the comments
prepared to
mad as
catch a
shit,
break.
bro.
Yeah. So Mr.
I'm sorry.
What Mr. Snow says, if you don't listen to the signs when they're whispering, be prepared to catch a brick. And you know
Yeah,
what? It's crazy, bro, because what you're saying right now is amazing. That sometimes we forget that when we love people, We need to love them for who they are, bro. We need to love them unconditionally. When you love somebody unconditionally, you love that person for who he is, no matter what. Because the reason that we love somebody and then stuff starts going weird is because we had an expectation of this person. It was
Uh-huh.
our faults we got hurt
They
because
let us in.
we felt that we loved them and we put this person in a pedestal, but nobody should be in a pedestal but our creator or our higher person or God,
Yeah.
whoever we believe in, right? At the end of the day, we need to realize that I'm gonna love you for that, and you're gonna love me for who I am, and that's what people need to understand. We need to love without expectation, without expecting anything in return. And I think probably you need to learn that, bro, and it'll take time, and you'll learn it because we're talking about it at this moment, and you're realizing it.
Yeah.
So I mean, to be honest, don't look at this thing that just happened as a curse. Look at it as a way to be a better Ralph,
It's a
right?
it's what I call a blessing in disguise. Yeah. You don't
Fact.
see that first. It's like you get in a car accident. Oh, I totaled my low beater. You got to ride the bus for 2 weeks, but then you get a vicious brand new car, and you're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's a blessing in disguise. Like you got to go through hardships to get to a higher step. And I want to take a second here to shout out Mr. Snow. I low key like been mad at him, bro,
Yeah.
because he came to San Antonio and we didn't meet up. He was literally up the street for like a week, and we never once met up for a drink like he said we would. So I was mad at him. I was like, "Fuck, Mr. Snow," and he's being fake, and he ain't meet me up. Like, no, Mr. Snow's my guy. He's always had my back. There was a point where I want to say early March. I was like days away from making the move, and I had a panic attack at work, bro. I was like breathing heavy, like I was like freaking out. I didn't know who to call. I called Mr. Snow, bro, and he answered the phone, and we had a phone call for like an hour. He talked to me. You know, we had some real life conversations and shit, and I feel like Mr. Snow is a true homie. But yeah, I was kind of mad that we didn't link up for that beer, so I stopped following him and shit. But nah, Mr. Snow's my guy, bro.
Yo, Mr. Snow, I respect Mr. Snow. Mr. Snow is done a lot of dope work for the community, but at the same time, Mr. Snow knows how to keep himself out of trouble, and and that's what I love about him. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, Mr. Snow. But okay, bro. So I mean, the show's going. You guys know how these shows go sometimes, and I think it's going dope. Um, but let's talk about the future, Ralph. Where do you see yourself in a couple of years from now? Like not like oh this and that, but like what you really want, bro. Like you gotta manifest it. You gotta talk about what you want
My vision
years. Yes, your vision.
out here in Texas, there's a lot of areas, little or out here in San Antonio, Texas is
Yeah.
big as shit. There's areas north of the city that are very hilly. And
Mhm.
every time I'm driving on the highway, I see these houses on the hills, and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be me one day. I'm gonna have a house on the hill with the little land in the back and the fucking, my own little shooting range, like making a living from doing what I love, like making content. Like I don't share this with a lot of people, but when I was like 14, I was working with my stepdad at his tire shop every Saturday, and he'd give me, $5 an hour or whatever it was. I don't know what the fuck but eventually I
Yeah.
saved up enough money that I could buy a camera. The only thing I ever wanted was like a camera to be able to record shit, bro. I bought that camera, and for years I went everywhere with that camera strapped around my neck. I was recording everything, bro. I have a bag like with 20 tapes full of my teenage years that were recorded, bro. And I loved like recording the production of video, like making shit happen. I got into music production. I was making beats on Fruity Loops, and I learned how to mix.
Damn.
I,
Fruity Loops,
I
bro.
had put out a full length album in 10th grade with two of my homies. Like
Damn.
I engineered, mixed and mastered, made all the beats, but I steered away from it because I got, some negative feedback. Oh, you sound like shit, or you're saying some whack shit. And I was like, oh, well, maybe this isn't for me. Come to find out, like 20 years later, I'm still good at this. I'm good at making shit. I threw that away because I let people's
Yeah.
bullshit get to my head, like, oh, you suck. And I was like, oh, they're right, I suck.
And that's what I was gonna tell you right now, bro. Maybe this that's happening at this moment is a way for you to get back to your passions, bro. To get back into like I think see, look, I'm gonna be honest, bro. This is what I think. I think you got too concerned worrying about everybody else's
Yeah,
opinion that you forgot to love yourself, that
yeah.
you forgot to take care of yourself first, and you were too worried what people are gonna think about me. Like you had this armor on. Take that fucking armor off, bro. Just don't get naked or anything, because we don't want people thinking you're crazy. But take that armor off, bro, and get back to your passions, bro. If you used to write, if you used to say do camera work, start filming. Go behind the scenes. Work with somebody. Hey, bro, like I'll film you while you're shooting this and start editing. Do something that you enjoy, bro. Get on a fucking slide or go on some swings, bro, and swing like a kid, bro.
I feel you,
People
man. Yeah,
forget, man.
sometimes you have to get in that creative, childlike mind state to be able to do stuff like that. And I think being an adult gets us so worked up dealing with real life issues.
Yeah,
Maybe your car's messed up, or uh, your work's getting slow and they're telling you got to stay home for a couple days, or your bill's late, or your fucking whatever the fuck your real life problems are. Like all of that takes away from you time because you're too worried about whatever else is whatever else is going on. So I find it difficult, but I do have all the time in the world for myself, bro.
yeah.
Literally, like I'm on my own. I have nothing to do. Like I have zero friends. I'll lie. I lied. I have one person I would consider a friend in real life. My bad.
Oh,
You my
yeah.
boy, Sabr. You my boy. But this guy Mike Milano, man, he's been nothing but real to me. This like the only guy in San Antonio that I can call at any time. He'll answer and we'll talk, about real shit. I can go visit. Yo, Mike, I need to come through, bro. I
Is
need to
that
have a
the homie that has the nice hair, bro?
with the white and black hair. Yeah,
Yeah, bro. He needs to hook me up with his recipe, bro, because this guy's tasty, man.
that's my boy, man. Shout out Mike Milano, man, with Stark Media.
They said Fruity Loops Goth rap album, please. Bro, you were ahead of the time, bro. You were ahead of what's
go
that other fool's name?
go check out my SoundCloud, yo.
Yeah, for reals, bro. All right, man. And then so how many people have followed you? You wanna see if they're ready? Remember, guys, if you followed, you're gonna have to hit in the comments hashtag follow Ralph. How many, bro?
18. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it because I've been that person this entire time. Like Odyssey, Rumble, I'm on YouTube. I get that mentality, but what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say, like, I'm trying to channel this information to you guys. Like, YouTube does not want us here. They've made
yeah,
it very
yeah,
clear. I'm not making another YouTube channel. You, bro, like I was just saying, I was like, oh my God, I got 1,000 subs in the last month. I've been watching my stats just grow, and then out of nowhere, no strike, no warning, done. Like, bro, after
yeah,
10 months of continuous work trying to get my channel back to what it was before, they destroyed me again. Like that shit crushes your fucking dreams, bro. Yesterday I was so pissed. Like I wanted to make a post and be like, guys, they deleted me again. I was like, you know what? This is a sign, bro.
yeah. It is,
So
bro.
I took it as like
Yeah,
this has to lead towards something. So I feel like if no one else is going to do it, I'll be the ambassador for Rumble because a lot of these motherfuckers out here are on YouTube, Odyssey, Utreon, and Rumble. Like,
right,
bro, if you're
bro.
only on Rumble, you're going to make it exclusive to that platform. And I think it's going to take a lot of us to make that happen. But if we keep shilling out for YouTube, coming on here, making live streams, like I get it. This is big. It's comfortable. It's what we know. It's attached to our Gmail. It's convenient. Okay, we're gonna keep dealing with the same shit. Deleted videos, angry content creators. Like this kills our motivation, bro. You
No,
think I want to make a video right now? I don't want to fucking make a video.
bro. You don't. You're like, what the hell's what? I'm gonna, but like people say, bro. YouTube wants people channels for the ad revenue, and they want channels that are not teaching you how to build. They want channels where the guy's just shooting, 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 but
Yeah.
it's not explaining to you anything about safety,
But
anything
that's
about
not
your
what we
rights.
do. That's not
Yeah,
what we do. We are trying to
exactly.
help each other grow, help each other learn, and you can't do that on YouTube.
Shout out to Night Customs. He says he tried to follow, bro. He can't get the password, but he'll get in there. Not for the Magwell, cause I don't need it, but to be on your page soon, bro. You see, bro, like
I,
talking.
I'll give him the piece because he was talking big shit, trying to get my attention, trying to cause a reaction from me. But I realized
No,
it's
no.
my
You,
reaction,
you,
how
you,
I react to that,
yes.
to me. But he's trying to control my feelings by
No,
fuck negative
don't
Nancy, this
say
and that.
that. Don't say that. Look, see, sometimes, okay, I'm gonna give you an example, right? Earlier, me and the homies were talking, right? And somebody sent this thing, and I'm like, and the way it sounded like that person was complaining, right? And then the homie comes back up and he's mad. He's like, man, I'm pissed. I'm like, bro, maybe you're just taking things because you read this and it sounded like it was being whiny and bitchy. And now you're talking to that person and it's making you feel like they're giving you attitude, but it's the subconscious, bro. It's our mind thinking he's talking shit when maybe he's just joking, and we don't know how to take that joke. And that's why I hate text, bro, because in text you don't know when it's gonna happen unless they put like capitals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You take stuff out of context. You
You
know what
have to interpret that how you read it.
Yeah,
I think a lot of that is based on assumptions, but this is why we have two eyes, two ears, two nostrils, two halves of our brains, because one of them is for our subconscious, the other one is for the I or the person who we think we are. But low key, there's like an inner us, bro, this soul or the spirit, whatever you want to call it. Like I've been doing a lot of research and
yeah,
reading.
bro. I'm telling you, bro, you need mushrooms, bro. Like if I was close to you, bro, I would guide your ass, bro. For reals, bro.
Nah, but I've been reading a lot of books, man. It's not something I normally do. I'm not a reader. I mean, I read like tweets or you know online articles. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. But I'm not a reader. And then last couple months, I've been reading books and shit, and it's all pointing to the same shit, bro. It's all saying we are only in control of us. Whatever we think, say, and do will be stored in our subconscious. And whether we want to do those things or not, it'll happen because we already think like that. We already believe this. This is what I was saying about the self sabotage. Like, I
it,
feel like I did this to myself on purpose because my subconscious knew this is what I needed. Even though I didn't understand it, I was like, why am I doing this? I'm sitting there tweeting
yeah.
dumb shit.
Fuck yeah, bro. And that's the look, this is the show, like this is the type of shows I like doing, bro. Ralph is fucking having a breakthrough. He's talking and it's a safe space. To be honest, I know you motherfuckers gonna say that shit's gay. Nah, bro, we do need a safe space. Most of the times we need to get away from all that shit talking. Yeah, shit talking is fun, but there's times where you could shit talk and there's times when people just need to be fucking heard. You know what I mean?
Being judgmental is how I grew up. My entire childhood was people being judgmental. That was everything everyone ever spoke about. It was a judgment passed on someone else. Oh, look at that raggedy motherfucker. Oh, look at that piece of shit car. Oh, look at that fat bitch. Like just negative shit about other people. That's how I grew up. So that stuff
Yeah.
again gets stored in the back of your head and you start doing it because in the back of your head it's normal. It's what you've seen your whole life. It's why kids grow up, uh, what's the word? Not traumatic, traumatized because the shit they seen their parents go through. Dad was always yelling at mom. So you grow up, you're an adult, now you're yelling at your wife. You don't know why.
Exactly.
For you, it's normal because that's what you've seen your entire life. Dad used to yell at mom. I
Yes.
turned out okay. Like it.
Like Destiny's saying, inner child work, we all need it. A lot of our traumas and a lot of our issues come from when we were kids.
Yeah, bro.
I was talking to a friend yesterday, and he's like saying, "Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm this." I'm like, "Bro, don't say that. Like, don't even say it jokingly because we start believing it." If
Yeah.
you guys, a lot of you guys understand that. I remember when I was in school, people would be like, "Oh, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb." and it would get to a point where I'll be like, well, maybe I am dumb, and I started acting dumb. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But we don't understand that. So when we grow, I think you're going in the right step. We need to reprogram ourselves and forget about what happened, but we need to
So
break
hard. So
that
hard.
chain that is causing us all this trauma from when we were children. We need to let go of that. And sometimes it's hard, but to me it sounds like you're doing what you're supposed to, bro. Like you're fucking reading books, bro.
I'm trying, bro. And it once again, it's that subconscious shit. Like you do things because it seems normal. That's what you've always seen. That's what you and belief is a big thing. Well, like you said, you believe you're dumb because enough people say it. I think it's a democratic thing to say, but they're always saying, you tell a lie enough times, it becomes the truth.
Exactly. I mean, and it's not just about lies. What do a lot of these business people tell you? Fake it till you make it. That means that if you act like you made it, you will make it
How
because
did
that
you how did
right.
you think I got here? That was my whole motto. You can ask people that have watched me from the beginning. I've always said it. Fake it till you make it. I'm acting like this. You believe in it? Okay. I believe in it because you believe in it, even though I didn't believe in it before. But I believe it now because you believe it, motherfucker. So you do have to fake it till you make it. It's not a negative thing to do or like bad to do that. You have to believe in yourself first. It's not
Facts.
that you're faking it, it's that you're building up the courage to actually fucking do it.
Correct. Okay, so let's do something real quick, right? I don't know if you guys could see it. Could you see it, Ruff?
I see it. The giveaway tool, a
All
tool
right.
to run a giveaway. Entries three.
Come on, guys. Start doing hashtag follow Ralph. Whoever did it,
There
start
should be
doing it now.
19 people in there. I have 19 followers. So comment down below, hashtag follow Ralph if you have followed me on Odyssey. So you can enter yourself for the drawing of the free Arcane Tactical Magwell.
Correct, correct. Let's do this. Damn, I messed up.
Yeah, I see all that.
Yeah, it's not get like I think DOD was looking out for me last time, and he was like, "Hey man, you're you know my stuff. Don't share certain stuff." And then I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, bro." But this computer is only used for streaming, so I'm not gonna have any feet pics in here. I'm not gonna have any anarchist cookbook on this John right here. You know. So here we go. Make sure you guys do the follow Ralph right now so we could start doing it.
um, yeah, so Rumble is the only place I'm going to be putting content at now. I have a couple things I'm working on in the near future,
Yeah.
couple exclusive things in the works. Um, one of them is going to be a new project. I can't say much about it. It's under NDAs and that whole
Yeah,
non.
yeah, yeah. You're doing
But
it the right way, homie, the smart way.
well, all I can say is there is an interesting project in the works. It's along the lines of what I've been doing this entire time, P80 Ralph shit.
Yeah.
And I think you guys are going to be pretty excited about it because it's a twist on something that we all know and love. But all of that content is going to be on Rumble, step by step. My entire journey, drilling, cutting, whatever the fuck needs to be
Damn. Okay, okay. So before
all
we
done
you
on
keep
Rumble.
talking, bro, hold on. I'm gonna once this stops playing, I'm running the thing. So if you guys didn't put hashtag follow Ralph, when this stops, I'm running it.
Well, let's start collecting comments. Let's see how many we got so far.
All right, hold on.
Should be at least 19 motherfuckers.
We got 17,
17?
so here it goes.
Okay.
18.
18.
Come on,
Okay.
guys.
That's fair. Let
One,
me see who else
two,
is on.
1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, here we go.
All right. All right. I like it. I like it.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's my guy. The designer of the custom slide holder there, McNay Designs, yo. Shout out to McNay for hooking me up with the P80 Ralph edition remix of the slide holder. This shit is dope. I fucks with it. And good job, man. You
yeah, shout out to Marconi and Arcane Tactical for doing this for the show. So remember the first guy that won that slide, no, the Magwell, is PC. So PC hit me up on Instagrams, and then I'll hit up the homie Arcane Tactical and Marconi Armory, and then they'll get at you.
Can I
Um,
make a prediction right now?
Go ahead.
No one's gonna flip over to Rumble for the near future
Yeah.
until channels start getting deleted, and then people are gonna say we're joining P80 Ralph on Rumble. I'm
Oh,
making that prediction right now. No one's coming over there. Everyone's gonna continue on YouTube until they get banned.
man against the masses says
Fuck
we.
YouTube, we're going to Rumble. I'm calling it now. But yeah, it's gonna be slow for a while. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, I love YouTube, this that."
All right, man. So before
Rumble is
we,
the only platform I have found to be friendly to what we're doing, other than Odyssey. But like I said, I feel like Odyssey is more for files.
all right, Ralph. So before we end this, because usually my stuff is like an hour, and we're already like hour 10, which is a great. It was great, bro. Like the if it went like this, bro. Anything you want to say, anything you want to get off your chest, or anything that you want to let the people know.
Ah, I mean, I think we went through a lot of deep shit here, man. I just want to let you guys know my entire 3D collection is packed up in boxes right now. I have no interest in 3D printing anything in the near future.
Damn, bro. Don't say that.
I've been buying OEM Glocks. Like all of my shit is being converted to like real shit now.
Bro. You know what? You need to start. You need to start it. You need to start printing little projects, bro, and kind of stop printing.
Don't give a shit. It's a bunch of bullshit plastic that's gonna melt, and I can't fucking trust my life with it.
Damn, bro.
It's cool for like a hobby. I know I sound like a hater right now. I'm gonna piss some people off, but yeah, it's cute if you're just trying to stay busy. But right now, I'm trying to focus on myself, man. I don't have any 3D projects in the works. Like I don't want to print the newest fucking frame or
Yeah, Clean Eastwood is saying, Ralph, if we got any, how can we contact you?
I hate saying this, but please don't contact me, bro. I need some space right now. I have a
Fair. That's fair.
hundred hundreds of DMs that I don't answer to. And when I do answer to them, motherfuckers think we're best friends. They don't stop messaging me, bro. And I feel bad ignoring people. So if you fuck with me, please respect that I need some space right now, bro. If you have questions, comment them in my videos on Rumble. I'll see your comment and I'll fucking
And like I said, that shit's fair, bro. We're all humans. We all go through stuff. Everybody's dealing with stuff. I think we need to give each other respect. I mean, what else?
I
We
think I'm sorry to cut you off, but
yeah,
I want to mention one last thing. There was no. I started a new show called Meet the Builders. We had one episode, and then some crazy shit happened that completely threw my path off of my intended obstacle, or you know what I mean.
yeah, I understand what you're saying, and
Um,
they understand too.
and I had several comments, not just one or two, several of people like, "Yo, where's the show? Is the show still on tonight? What's going on tonight? Like, where the fuck's the show?" And some people were upset, man. Like, "Yo, Ralph, we here for you every Friday. Where the fuck you at?" Like, mad at me and shit. Like, bro, maybe something is going on. Maybe I need some fucking space, bro. Like,
Yeah, you do.
this is what killed my engagement. This is why I'm single right now, because I worried too much about those guys and not about myself. So right now is Ralph time. All right. I need to focus on me. Give me 3 feet. I need 3 feet.
Come on, guys. And no, it's true. What we talked about is amazing, bro. Thank you for coming on the show. I know I was a little bit worried. I'm like, man, like what the hell is the show gonna happen? We had planned it. But I mean, I'm glad it happened, bro. It was a dope show. I really appreciate you. And like I said, bro, dude, you did a lot for the community. I don't care what people say, but you brought in people into this community. If it wasn't for your videos, a lot of us wouldn't understand how to build our P80s. So it doesn't matter what type of community you brought these people into, but you brought people into the 2A community, which we need more people that are doing that. And that's the goal at the end of the day. We want people to have their 2A rights protected and be free.
I feel like I did my part the time that I was here. I helped whoever I could help that I felt really needed the help. Need six. Nah, I need three. Give me an arm's length away. We good. Ting Ting, thank you. Appreciate
Yeah, that's cool.
that. Yeah, man. I think, like you said, we're all human beings. I never expected to be in this situation. I have a day job. I don't enjoy it as much as I used to. I would like to do this full time, but given the current circumstances, that's not an option. And yeah, Sabar, I'm sorry we had a little misunderstanding a few weeks back. You're my
Yeah,
boy. I see that you love doing this. That's why I wanted to collab with you. That's why I like passed down the roast to you guys and everything, because I saw you have a true passion for this, man. I see you're trying to do good with it. And I think if you keep going, bro, even though, maybe the views aren't what you're expecting, or
yeah,
the comments are, or the subs or whatever, fuck the numbers, bro. If you keep doing your thing, you stick to your format, your shit will grow naturally.
yeah, bro. And I appreciate you. I mean, like, I remember when I started this, bro, I had like probably 7 people, you know? Right now, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm trying to grow it more, but at the same time, I'm trying to bring more awareness, bro. I'm trying to do more interviews like this, bro, where we get intimate. You know what I mean? No homo and
People
shit
don't
like
people
that.
don't people don't like to share
But
personal
we
things.
need this, bro. We need so people can understand. Hey, what the hell was going on with Ralph? Ralph explained it to you guys. Ralph came in the show and let you guys know what's going on in his life. He's being truly transparent, and hopefully that helped him in a way too. That's all I'm saying. So I
That's all
appreciate you, bro.
That's all I've ever been, bro. And it makes some people fuck with me and it makes some people hate me. And regardless, it's what I'm going to keep doing, because I feel like transparency is the only way to build loyalty. If you can't trust somebody, or you feel like they're being fake, like, why are you going to fuck with them? So I feel like I always have to be as authentic as possible, man.
Yeah,
But
facts, bro.
big thank you for having me on, bro. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak and give my side of the story, because I know there's rumors going around and all this shit. Like, yeah, a bunch of bullshit happened. It's tough. If I wasn't being watched by the feds before, I definitely am now. I'll tell you that much.
Facts.
You
That's why
know,
you motherfuckers don't understand. Never get cops involved in certain situations. It's not good. All right, bro. I'm gonna take you out, take it for a little bit so we could talk, and then all right,
thank
all
you
right.
guys.
Well, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate all you guys' support. I really wasn't expecting this show, to be honest, but it turned out to be an amazing show. Um, the way what I'm saying by not expecting this show was how it went, and it was amazing. And it just makes me remind myself why I did this and why I keep doing this. It's to have you guys see that we are regular people and we could do whatever we want as long as we put our minds to it. Also, make sure you guys shroom. Take some shrooms. No, I'm joking, but do it in a safe space. Thank you guys. Appreciate you and have a good night.